Hey guys, it is day 20 of Inktober. We've nearly made it to 3 weeks. Before I get started, I just want to apologise for yesterday's video. I was in such a rush that I forgot to check that A, my logo graphic had actually loaded before I exported the Premiere profile, and B, I didn't check whether I had turned on the audio for the intro or not, so I only realised this after it had been loaded for a few hours. When I actually went on and watched it back again and saw that that big red screen was in place of the logo graphic and that you could just hear all the background noise of my intro, which doesn't look great. I think I'm probably going to take it down probably once Inktober is over and then just re-upload the video again for personal satisfaction more than anything. But yeah, so sorry about that. I have gone onto my sort of file and made sure that I've actually deleted the audio. That was the thing that annoyed me the most. But yeah, anyway, moving on. The prompt for today was deep, and I had a bit of trouble trying to come up with an idea for this one to begin with. My first thoughts were a deep valley or a crevasse, and I just wasn't interested in drawing a landscape for this. So I started to think of other meanings of the word deep, and one way that it gets thrown around, especially by me, is when I sort of have an insightful and meaningful conversation with someone, usually involving drink, and you sort of say that the conversation was deep. And so I thought I would go down that route of something packed with insight and meaning. And I had this image pop into my head of someone looking down at themselves with a light sort of beaming out of their chest, and I thought the words that came with that was something deep inside, which I quite like the metaphor of, you know, the thing inside that makes us us, rather than the biological elements that make us, but rather the more spiritual things. So yeah, that's what I went with. I really enjoyed drawing this one. I did have to play around with it for quite a while, just because things weren't going right. The initial drawing, I thought, oh, this isn't going to turn out how I want it to. I tend to make the faces on the heads too small, and then I get the face just right. I don't want to have to scale it up, so I then have to sort of go back and downsize the head that I've drawn. So partway through I had to stop and sort of open up my laptop webcam and take a couple of photos just to see how things should have been looking, and I think that really did help. The drawing turned out being a lot better than I thought it would be, and after that it was everything else, like the inking was just more spontaneous, and I think it went really well. I loved the ink bloom. I knew that I wanted to do that when I first started, and I think the shadow on the faces went really well too. So yeah, and the shimmering ink was something I sort of did at the last moment. I just had the idea that it would probably look quite good with that added depth to it, and since the ink is slightly transparent, I knew that I wouldn't lose the detail that I had gotten with the ink bloom, so in the end it sort of turned out really well. And of course I tried the dragging the ink down with a card thing that I tried in my second video. I'll link that down somewhere for you guys to check out, probably in a card. I just thought that I've left it long enough now for me to give it another go without it being overused, and I think the whole piece sort of really came together really well, so I am pretty pleased with this one. So yeah, that's everything. Oh, thank you guys for wishing me good luck with my interview yesterday. I think it went really well. It was quite relaxed. I didn't feel that nervous, and I think I gave some good answers, so I feel I have as good a chance as anyone else of getting the job, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's all for now. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe for more, turn on notifications, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!